today what we were discussing is how I manifested my dream life, and as well as my success in real estate investing. And so many people ask me, what do I do? How did I do it? We created a vision board the beginning of last year. I had a vision board party with the women of REIW, and I manifested literally 90% of my vision board throughout that. So the biggest thing that I talk about here is that you have to believe without a doubt that this is going to happen for you. There has to be no doubt, whether it's your lifestyle, whether it's real estate, whatever you're going for. So like this weekend at the women's retreat, which by the way, we have only a couple of spots left if anyone wants to come. But this weekend, what we did was we're going to do vision boards at the retreat. And we're going to do this after doing powerful mindset exercises of getting really clear on what you want. And when you are incredibly clear on what you want, hey Danielle, when you are incredibly clear on what you want, things will happen for you, but you have to be clear. We were talking about this Monday during the mindset call for the women. And if you missed it, you can get the recording. But we talked about how when you go to a store, you don't just say, I want a sandwich, right? When you're at Subway or something, you don't say, I just want a sandwich. You are very specific on what you want. I want a sandwich. I want white bread or Italian urban cheese. I want onions, lettuce, tomato. No, I don't want pickles. No, I don't want this, right? You are very clear on what you want. And so when you are incredibly clear on what you want for your dreams, it will happen for you. But you have to be clear. So this week I have been really promoting getting goals and manifestations. I have shared with you guys a workbook. If you have not gotten that workbook, this really breaks it down. I took a bunch of other workbooks that I have been a part of, added my own spin to it, and did this. And I really recommend you filling this out and getting very clear on what you're trying to manifest, okay? This manifestation techniques, they are strong. When you write down what you want and how specifically you are going to achieve this, things will start happening for you. Now, things can come from other avenues, but for the most part, it will start happening for you. Hey, Laura. So with that being said, what I recommend is taking this workbook, sitting down, doing this when you're at your most calm and inspired and happy place. So get yourself to this point where you are calm and inspired and really thinking in the 5 areas, what would I want? 5 areas is traveling, finances, family life, relationships, and work life, right? What are you wanting under each one? Then you putting that on a vision board. So I have a vision board here on my wall that I see every day. I redid it in November. I'm going to probably redo it this weekend with the women at the retreat. And really just sitting there and getting clear. When you are incredibly clear, what will happen? I cannot say this enough. As soon as I became clear on what I wanted in life, it all happened for me. This last vision board I did in November, I was born in Hawaii. And so I've always wanted to go since I was 2. And it's not even a money issue. It's just more of a time. And I don't want to travel that long because I'm all the way in Miami. So that's a nice flight. And I was like, I want to go to Hawaii this year. That's what I put on my board. It's one of the many places that are on my board. And within 24 hours, we have a coach on our marketing side of things for coaches. And within 24 hours, the next day, he announced where the retreat was going to be for him. Guess where it is? Hawaii. So in July, we are going to Hawaii. And I had already manifested that really quickly because I believe that no matter whatever I put on this board, it's going to happen for me. So to keep this short and sweet, what I recommend are 2 things. To download this book that we have been talking about, that I've been sharing in the group back and forth. Get yourself into a place where you are calm, in a good spot, meditate. What I do to get myself really in a good mood is I write down everything I'm grateful for. It just shifts my mindset into a more positive, more grateful mode. And then I start thinking and writing down exactly what I want. Like, for example, if your goal is I'm going to make $500,000 in the next year. By doing this $500,000, I'm going to do 15 wholesale deals. That would equal roughly $150,000. I'm going to do 4 fix and flips. That's going to be $200,000 roughly that I want to make from the 4 fix and flips. So between that $200,000 and that, we're at $350,000. Then I'm going to allow income to come other ways, whether it's through rental properties, whether it's through maybe you have a different business you're running. And then you break down how you would like to make that $500,000. But then what I say is that's the minimum of what I'll accept. That's the minimum. I would love to make more. So when you put it out there, that you're willing to accept what this is, but I want more to happen, it works for you. So get this workbook. If you do not have the workbook, comment below that you want the workbook. Fill it out. I've had a lot of women do these kind of techniques and manifest some crazy things. They even said, I get checks in the mail. I can't even tell you the last time I got a check in the mail. I did the very exact steps that you are about to do, and I got a check in the mail for a rebate back on my car that I already got a rebate for, but they didn't pay me enough, so they sent me another like $360. So it's little stuff that you see manifesting. So if you want to you want to start manifesting everything that you are looking to manifest, you have to believe it and you have to do the work. You can't just say, I'm going to attract $100,000 and then do nothing. Do nothing. Just think, oh, it's just going to come to me. No, you have to really actively start doing the steps to show that you are serious about it. I can definitely do more on this live if you would like. I could turn it into one of our mindset calls. I did that a few months back. I can do it again if you would like. But we did this and it is very powerful. I've had students do this. It's very powerful. And so I just wanted to jump on here and share a little bit about it. But first I need you to do the book so you understand a lot more of how to get clear, because it asks questions many different ways. Joyce, what's the workbook? It's what I've been promoting all week in the group. If you want it, just say what Anna did. I want the workbook, and I will get that to you here after the live. So I hope this was a little helpful. Get very, very clear on manifesting. Write down what you want, and then if you want, I can do a full call on how to like fully manifest your goals and how to put that workbook into play. So if you would like to do that, you can comment below, and I'll make sure that that's our next mindset call. All right. Have a wonderful Thursday, everybody. Get out there and start making things happen and watch everything else fall in line. Bye, everybody.